Happy Monday, everyone. Tonight's topic is my 10-minute perspective on how to cut your recovery time in half after surgery by attending physical therapy prior to surgery. So in this video, you're going to learn reasons why, after completing a course of physical therapy prior to surgery is a must if you want a smooth recovery after surgery. And I'm going to give you the two things that I feel that will be completed with physical therapy that will lead to an overwhelming success. Who am I? My name is Todd Thoughton again, and I've been a physical therapist for about 20 years, and I'm passionate about helping people to get the results that they want by treating the cause of the symptoms and not the results. My favorite patients are the ones that have taken other routes to help their bodies heal and have not gotten better. I like the problem cases. I like to find their starting point, and then I have them return to their passions while continuing to keep working out. Always keep working out. Please send any questions that you may have. Just let me know who's out there. And where are you from? State, town, anything like that. If I've seen you in the past, please type in. And again, feel free to add any comments or any questions at any time. So to start with, the reasons for having elective orthopedic surgery usually are muscle tendons. If a muscle is torn, the tendon is torn. If someone has significant pain that does not relieve with traditional approaches, like traditional conservative approaches like physical therapy, chiropractic, acupuncture, massage, or strength training. Also, if someone has a disc that's herniated or bulging. So the problems that we see prior to surgery are the joint of the body part is swollen. There might be a significant amount of pain, and the joint or body part does not move. What does PT do? Well, physical therapy, the idea is to optimize your recovery mentally and physically. So now we're going to get to the good stuff. So the two things that I feel are most important for doing a prehab physical therapy trial. Number one is the mindset. Mindset is huge. We all learn better under circumstances when we can relax. So if you're going to have surgery, we don't want to be learning all this stuff and getting all the information. After surgery, you're stressed and a lot of pain, so we want to get it before surgery. So I must, as your physical therapist, meet all your needs. You need to be able to trust me throughout the process. There's things that I want to be able to give to you to meet your needs. The first thing is I want you to know, I want to give you some certainty. I want you to know that I am confident that I can help you out, and I want you to feel confident that I can help you out. I also need some variety. We need to change some of the exercises. We need to add some in. We need to show some progression. Make it feel like you want to be here. Everybody likes a little bit of variety. We also need to make a connection. We need to make sure that we are on the same page, that I understand where you're coming from and I understand what your goals are and why they need to be met. And the most important one is you need to know that I think you're number one. You are number one in my book every time you come in. And for me, every time you come in, I need to figure out which one of those four needs is the most important to you, and I really need to do whatever I can to make you feel comfortable. I also need to educate you on your surgery, the do's, the don'ts. I need to review the protocol. I need to advise you on your time off, which is a big one. Your work schedule changes, your expectations, because so many people go through thinking, oh, my doctor said I'll be out of work a week or out of work 2 weeks, and they just have a lot going on in their head, and they want to make sure that they're going to be able to pay their bills, make sure they can get enough time off from work. So super important for me to go over your work schedule, what I found in the past through my experience that would be helpful. I want to just give you information. The more knowledge that we have, we're pretty much only scared of the unknown. The more knowledge we have, the better we're going to feel about a situation. I want to review your protocol that your doctor sent, and I want to do everything I can to relieve the stress regarding the surgery. The second piece is the physical piece. We must perform, this is a must, we must perform core exercises for the neck, back. We need to turn on the fuse box. We need to turn on every body part. We need to get you as strong as we possibly can. We need to become familiar with the post-operative exercises that you're going to need and the movement patterns that you're going to need. It's crucial to learn how the body moves when it's not in pain. So when you're in pain, we have a reference point. Crucial. We need to reduce the muscle soreness prior to the surgery for the intended muscle groups. For example, if you're going to have an ACL reconstruction, we want to normalize your range of motion. We want your knee to bend and extend normal to within normal limits. We want to work the abs, the backs, the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings. So we don't want you to be sore at all going through this process. So through my eyes, what are most patients scared of? Well, they're most scared of, what is the pain going to be like? Am I going to be out of work? And the what ifs. I am known as the king of the what ifs. As Shelley can say, shout out to Shelley. I am the king of what ifs. I used to be the king of what ifs. What if this happens? What if this happens? So I really want to put your mind at ease by getting rid of all those what ifs. For example, what if this doesn't work? And there's so many different things. So we want to get rid of the what ifs. What did my doctor fix? What does the recovery entail? When can I get back to working out? And when can I get back to work? Really, really important questions. How long would I do a prehab session? Well, I'm going to say roughly 4 weeks is optimal. A little bit longer is better depending on the surgery that you need, depending on what shape you're in before the surgery. So what can PT do for you? The goal, through my eyes, through the prehab, is you should almost feel like, very important, you should almost feel like you don't even need surgery. You should almost feel like your normal functioning, your pain is minimal to none, your strength is normal, and you're functioning pretty much doing everything you want, with exception, if say, going back to the ACL, if you don't have an ACL, the ACL gives you stability, where you might feel like your knee gives out. But for the most part, you want to feel like you don't even need surgery. What can you expect after surgery? The longer you can take out of work, the better. When you have to think at work, it challenges you mentally, which takes away from the physical body to heal. It drains your body, and again, it just takes away the healing process. So as long as you can get out of work, the more the better. Being in pain does take a lot of, it does strain you mentally a lot, which also can wear and tear on you and also steals from your healing. Being in pain is hard on the physical body, also steals away from your healing. And you need a lot of rest, a ton of rest. Surgery takes a lot more out of you than you really think. And you need to sleep. If you're not sleeping, then we're really not healing. Very important. So those are the steps that I feel are really, really important for doing your prehab. That's crucial if you want to have a successful result afterwards. The mindset piece and the physical piece, crucial. Share the video would be great, because I want to reach as many people as possible. Give away this information, because you know there's a lot of people that are having surgery that are really worried about it. Comment any questions that you may have. Throw out any ideas for next week. Or please just even type where you're watching from. And again, shout out to, thanks Bob, Elliot for tuning in. Thank you, Shelley. Nice seeing you again, Deb. And Shelley, Howard, nice seeing you again. And how's it going, Deb? Thanks again for tuning in this week. I hope this was helpful. Really excited to see you guys next week. And go Red Sox.